Vlog. Wow, this might be the best background intro to any vlog ever. Where are we? Do you want to announce where we are?
I can't actually remember the name of the place. In Bungalows somewhere. Where are we?
Xoxo National Park.
Yes.
It's actually raining at the moment, guys. I don't know if you can really see behind me. In fact, you definitely can't, because I can't even really tell, but it is.
The first rain we've encountered.
Yeah, we've been here 2.5 weeks, but I know that the weather down south has been a lot worse than it's been in the north recently, so I think that it's probably going to be on and off rain for the next couple of weeks, but I think that's mainly just because it's tropical here rather than like landlocked like it was up north. But I'm very excited to show you this vlog because I think this is going to be one of the most beautiful places that we stay the whole time that we're here. I actually did film us arriving this morning, but I didn't like voice any of that over or anything, so I'm going to include that footage now because the journey here was probably the highlight of my day. I'm not going to lie. Like, the boat that we got from the pier in the national park to here took about
an hour.
Was it an hour?
You said an hour, but
I feel like it was like 40 minutes.
I'm sorry if there's a little bit of background noise in this voiceover. I'm actually just recording this from a cafe currently. We spent the night before travelling all the way down to xoxo National Park. We actually got another overnight train from Bangkok, but trust me, once we arrived it was absolutely worth it. We hopped on long tail boats and sailed out to the floating bungalows, which was where we were going to stay. This was one of my favourite like excursions that was included on our True Travels tour. I've mentioned it a lot, but honestly this tour was so good, guys, and I will link it down below just because there was a lot included that would be quite difficult to do if you weren't traveling on a tour group. Like, of course you could come and do this alone, but it was so well organized and literally done for you. I think it's fair to say that once we arrived, absolutely everybody was blown away by the landscape. Like, I don't know what I was expecting, but this was just beyond that. It was one of the most beautiful places I've ever stayed. These are our floating bungalows where we spent the night, and these are the canoes that we got to just hire and take out. Honestly, this is one of my favourite memories, and I'm so glad that we did this. So definitely add xoxo National Park to your Thailand bucket list. It's a little bit off the beaten track, but it's definitely worth it. Although, guys, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, the actual accommodation was not the best we've had. Like, it was just a bed on the floor, but I guess that's all you really need.
So these are the bungalows on the left. We're actually not staying in ones like this, we're staying in wooden ones. These are looking a little bit more modern. And then on the right we have the kayaks that we're going to be able to take out when it's stopped raining. Actually, it has stopped raining. And then this is the view, which is just pretty incredible. And then there's also some more floating bungalows over this side, but again, our group aren't in those. And then this is like the main little central hub area where we're going to be eating, drinking, currently going to buy a little beverage. Here is Inez. Oh my god, look how blue the water looks. I think the reflection of the roof helps, but that's crazy. Madness. Am I famous again? I'm making it every time. So this is what it looks like when you arrive and you get off the boats. You've got the bungalows to the right, the bungalows to the left. These are the ones that our group are in here. These other bungalows, this sign, which is in Thai, so I can't read it. The boats that we arrived on from the mainland, which are also super cute. This is what I mean, guys. I feel like these are the photos of Thailand that you see when you like type in Thailand into Google. Okay guys, that's a little bit better. I feel like I can talk to you here a bit more because it's louder. There's a lot of people just having a drink over there. It was literally me vlogging and everybody in all of the huts listening because everybody's sat outside. But I've just got a Chang. If my dad's watching, he'll be impressed because apparently I drink beer now. Like, I quite like the beer here in Thailand. Do we have this in the UK?
Yeah.
I've never seen Chang in the UK, but now I'm like, it's just a vibe. Plus they don't actually sell anything anywhere else. That's a nurse walking past. No, it's fine. I got so shy vlogging down there. But yeah, we're basically here for today, tonight, and then we leave tomorrow morning.
These are nicer.
Tom's offering me Thai Oreos.
Fake Oreos.
Oh, they're fake Oreos. Fair enough. But yeah, so we're here for just one night, which isn't very long. I would love to stay here forever, I'm not gonna lie, but we have to move on, and I'm sure all of the other islands are going to be equally as beautiful, but I'm going to show you what it's like to live here for the night, to spend the night here. As much detail as I can, and hopefully sell it to some of you guys that you should visit too, because I feel like this is the most beautiful place. I don't know how you couldn't have a good time here. Like, it feels like you've just walked into a Google desktop background, doesn't it?
These are good. Called Creamios.
No, they're not. They're called Creamos. Close enough then.
Well, I had a packet of these before and they were horrible, but these are really nice.
The snacks are quite hit and miss. They're never the same twice. I was saying that to Becky. You get the same sandwich from 7-Eleven 2 days in a row. It's completely different. But anyway, we've just been swimming, we've just had some lunch, and now we're just going to relax, I think, have a nap. I'm very tired, but I'm happy to have my bikini back on and to be living like the Outer Banks lifestyle.
Also, I think the bug spray makes you get bitten more. I've been bitten like 3 times on this leg today, and the last week I haven't used bug spray and I haven't been bitten.
Yeah, that is another thing I'm going to say, guys. Make sure you do be prepared for mosquitoes. Bug spray doesn't seem to be working. Just be aware that there's going to be a lot, especially here. There are a lot here because obviously we're on water. Yours are nothing on mine. Mine swell up my whole leg when I get a mozzie bite. It's so annoying. But anyway, yeah, look at this view that we're set with. Like, this is what's literally behind me right now. Can you believe that? Can you literally believe that? I feel like the luckiest person alive. This is not the picture perfect postcard we imagined. The rain is pretty heavy here, guys. Like I say, it is a tropic. It's pretty heavy.
Why?
3, 2, 1. But I didn't swallow it that time. What? You didn't swallow it? No. It's very bad. Can I try again? Yeah, that's right spot.
We'll try, we'll come over and give it a go, but
now we're vibing. Now we're vibing. Taylor Swift on a, I was going to say a yacht. This is simply not a yacht, is it? Wishful thinking, yeah. Canoe. Do you have some kind of superhuman arm strength or something?
how have you been out for like 2 hours?
You two have been very slow.
Oh, guys, it has been a hot minute. We went swimming, we went kayaking. I actually went kayaking with Becky. I've met so many lovely people on this trip, guys. It's actually ridiculous. I feel like whenever you travel, you just meet the kindest, most like-minded people. But I have just got out. I've popped on this little skirt, which is actually from Princess Polly. Don't really get the occasion to wear it in England because it's more of like a bikini cover-up because it's really short, but I absolutely love it. You've probably noticed the theme here. I wear a lot of blue and a lot of white. I feel like maybe I'm meant to be like in Greece. So we've just finished up swimming and we're gonna have massaman curry for dinner in about 45 minutes. This whole place has been so lovely because it's all really well organised. So we've got lunch, dinner and breakfast tomorrow, all completely included in our stay here, which is so good. So the plan for the rest of the evening really is just vibe, have some beers. I think maybe we're gonna play some card games if we can find a pack of cards. Nobody brought cards, can you believe that? Like, we were talking earlier, we were like, oh, so we'll play some card games. And we were like, wait, who's brought card games? So that's a top tip if you're gonna go traveling. Bring a pack of cards. Here's our air conditioning for the evening. Top tier.
She wants to say to me, I'm loving angels instead.
Right, don't mind Tom, I'm gonna film you from the neck upwards only, but this is our current sleeping situation, guys, and I'm not loving it, I'm not thriving, I'm really not. We just brushed our teeth in the lake and washed in the lake because like there's no inside electricity other than for like 6 hours overnight or 12 hours overnight. There's no toilets in here, obviously it's like one communal toilet at the total other side. So we just like all got ready for bed in the lake, which was really weird, but also kind of nice. My hair's gone very curly. It's very humid and very stuffy in here. There's also a lot of ants in this room and a couple of other people have had lizards in the room. I've decided I'm gonna get up at 5 AM to watch the sunrise, which is only actually in like 6 hours. So hopefully I can do 6 hours. I mean, I had a 2-hour nap in here earlier with the door wide open, so like hopefully I can sleep. I think it's just scarier in the dark because you can't see what's around you.
After we'd got up to watch the sunrise this morning, we actually packed up the rest of our things and left xoxo National Park. This was a really good go-between between the northern Thailand tour that we were doing and also the island hopping tour that was coming next, because like geographically xoxo National Park is a good middle ground. So we were really lucky to stop off here, and basically we just hopped back on the long-tail boat back to the port that we came in on and then headed to Koh Phangan, which is one of Thailand's biggest islands and probably one of its most famous.
So we are about to get the ferry to Koh Phangan. We are currently on this boat from the mainland at Surat Thani, I think this port is called. Here's the boat. Here's what it looks like from the other side. Not gonna lie guys, it's not particularly clean, but you know, it's fine. We're in here and we do have air conditioning, so that's good. We are on our way to Koh Phangan, which is this place. See it. You also probably can't hear me at all, but just look at how blue the ocean is. We have arrived on Koh Phangan and these beaches look so cool. Look at the paragliders. Guys, we have just arrived on Koh Phangan Island. I would say this is probably one of Thailand's most famous islands. If you've ever come to Thailand or looked into doing like a little island hopping tour of the south, you will definitely have heard of it because it's famous for its full moon party, which, spoiler alert, we are actually coming back for the full moon party to this island. But we are here today, still with our tour with Tree Travels, and I think this is probably going to be the same vlog, but we got the ferry across from the mainland from Surat Thani. I think that was the last time I filmed. Got the ferry, it takes 3 hours. We've just arrived. I sat on the deck of the ferry for half an hour and burnt really badly, which is not the vibes. I've just put so much sun cream on. But I was like, oh, I'm just gonna sit outside for like 15 minutes because I was really cold because it was air conditioned. Burn. The lesson learned, guys, put sun cream on even if you're going outside for 10 minutes. Anyway, now we're gonna go get some food. We're staying in this really, really gorgeous resort, which is right on the beachfront. We are essentially staying in bungalows like we were last night, but instead of on the water, they are on Bottle Beach, which is usually only accessible by boat, but we actually did get a 4x4 here, which was a traumatic experience in itself. I'll insert that clip here because Tom, what happened?
The seats fell off.
The whole bloody truck.
Yeah, they have like benches in the back and they just kind of like snapped off.
Yeah.
So bad bits around.
It was so bumpy that the seats in the back of the car literally fell apart.
We're not dead yet.
Anyway, now we're on Bottle Beach. We're here for 24 hours. It is just the most gorgeous resort. I'm so excited to show you. But first, I'm so excited to eat. Let's go.
So this is Bottle Beach. This is a Koh Phangan absolute must do. Put it top of your list. This was my favourite beach that we have visited. It is completely cut off, usually only accessible by boat or 4x4, and even by 4x4 you have to walk the last bit because it is so secluded. It is the most stunning area and we just felt so lucky to be able to have it pretty much to ourselves because it was still very, very quiet. Now this is Gun, our tour leader. We actually got a new tour leader for the south part of the tour, so I thought I would just intro him because you're probably going to see him in quite a few upcoming vlogs.
With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more.
And we basically spent the rest of this afternoon just chilling on the beach, swimming in the sea, sunbathing, reading. It was honestly such a vibe, guys.
He's in love.
Oh my god.
Oh, is it this boy? Oh, yeah. He's in love.
Oh.
He's in love. Don't kiss my face though. That's where I draw the line.
Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and
Don't be smart,
That's how you do it.
Record it
I'm recording it.
for your 1,000 views. Wait, nearly 1,000 views.
100,000.
Yeah, I know.
I just feel like, is this safe? These guys are trying the flamethrowing now for themselves. Meanwhile, we've just got pancakes. I love that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, this looks sick.
was crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
I'm just not sure the insurance covers this.
I don't think it does.
Get fancy with it. And it starts going round, you're then like, what? When the momentum goes, you're like,
Straight arm, spin. There you go.
Even in the hard times,
Yeah.
I can weather any storm.
Slow it down, yeah.
We are spending the evening on the beach at the beach bar, apparently playing various different drinking games. It's very loud. I've also got really bad sunburn. No, this could get really violent. Whoa, I don't like it. I'm scared.
So this looks pretty chaotic, but basically the aim of this game is to pop the other person's balloon before they can pop yours, but it just ended in chaos, as you can imagine. The boys especially were very competitive and it went on for quite a while.
Go! Kill it! Kill that ball!
Bedtime now, boys. It is later than I thought, 20 to 11. We have spent the evening at the beach bar, just with everybody, having a few drinks, some random games. Oh my god, my sunburn! Oh, my hair's dried really curly. I'm really red.
I'm beating you on the tan.
Yeah, I don't think you are beating me on the tan. Excuse me. Oh, that scared me because I can't really see what we're walking into now.
What's this thing on the floor here?
Anyway, we're heading back to the rooms. We're staying on the beach tonight in Bungalows, and I'm pretty excited, although also nervous about the bugs, I'm not gonna lie to you, because there are lots of flying things and lots of spiders and but we're not gonna complain because it is a beautiful location, and you can probably hear behind me sea, and I think that's gonna be the nicest thing to listen to this evening.
We've got a really nice like window as well, like a full view of it.
But no, it was such a lovely evening. Definitely recommend adding Bottle Beach on Koh Phangan to your list of places that you should visit in Thailand. It's a little bit off the beaten track. Actually, it's a lot off the beaten track.
It took a while.
It did, but it is worth it. It's beautiful, and it's like a completely private resort as well. We've arrived at the room. We're gonna go in. Oh, we do also have a hammock. Here is the entrance to our little beach bungalow. I'll film it in the morning, but you probably already saw it, to be honest, because it was in the drone footage that I got earlier. But this is what it looks like from the outside.
Okay guys, I wasn't going to end this vlog here, but I've just been editing it and it's so long. Like even the edited down version is like 40 minutes. So I was like, I think I'm gonna split it in two, just because I didn't realize how much content I'd filmed. I kind of thought in my head I would do all of Koh Saak National Park and Koh Phangan as one vlog. And if you've never heard of these islands, I realized that you're probably just not following like the places that we are, because it is quite confusing. And I had heard so many people talk about all the Thai islands and the Thai locations, but until you've like really put them on the map for yourself, it is a bit of a mish to be like Koh Phan where? Definitely a bit confusing to follow. So I thought it would just be a little bit nicer to break the vlog into two, just because otherwise you're going to be watching a very long vlog, and I would rather save the content and like make it better than just cut it out and delete it. So yeah, I think I'm going to end this one here, but when it picks back up on Tuesday, it's going to be pretty much exactly where this one has left off. Thank you so much for watching it, and I hope you have enjoyed. As I mentioned, definitely add Koh Saak National Park to your Thailand bucket list. I do feel like it is somewhere that is sometimes missed off. Like, I don't know what that guy's doing. I've met a lot of people traveling out here who haven't actually heard of it, so I think go and stay in the floating bungalows. But yeah, as I mentioned, I'm going to end this one here. Make sure you are subscribed if you're new to my channel. Don't forget to follow Tom and I over on Instagram so that you can keep up with what we're doing in real time, live. And also I'm super close to 70,000 Instagram followers now, so if you're not following me on there, that would mean the world. Sorry about the guy with the hammer. Why is there always a guy with a hammer? Anyway guys, I shall see you in the next vlog, which will be a continuation of this one.